another week. Today is Sunday, January 8th, and this is my look for church today. Well, I had lip gloss on, but I've got some of my new earrings I got for Christmas from Noelle. These ones are sold out from January, but I still wanted to show you because they're super duper cute. And so yeah, that is that. And I have the Too Faced teddy bear palette is what is on my eyes today. I figured I'd kind of show you guys that stuff in the vlogs, because if I am not doing, you know, as many makeup videos, whatever, but I've got other of my January shop my stash. Ooh, I said it right that time. Makeup on today too. So yeah, that is what I have going on here. Now, I wanted to show you, because I am doing my verse every week up on my bathroom mirror. So this is last week's verse. So I'm going to have it facing you and my eyes closed so that I cannot see. And I'm going to read it to you so that you know that I did, in fact, memorize it. So here we go. For it is by grace you have been saved, through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God. Ephesians 2:8. So there you go. Now you know. I'm not making it up. I'm not faking. I actually I actually did memorize it. So super awesome that this is what I'm going to be doing every week with these verses. So I will go ahead and show you the verse that I put up for this week, and then I have a little clip from church this morning. And then yeah, and then of course there'll be other things throughout this week. So enjoy. I hope you do anyway. And here is this week's verse. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. Galatians 5:22. So that is what I will be memorizing for this week.
What does that mean? And how do we do it? And how do we go deeper with the Lord? And as we came into December, a series had kind of developed in my heart. I began to share it with some of the staff. And I said, I'll be honest with you, my theme for 2023 is just simply press in. Press in. Lord, I want to get closer to you. I want to press into what you have for me. And as a staff, we began to talk about it and realize, man, we feel like that's God's word for us for 2023. Not just a series to kick off the new year, but really a focus throughout the entire year. And so we're going to go on this journey. We won't always use that phrase, but throughout this year, we're going to just simply press into what God wants to do in our lives as we go deeper with Him. Aren't we glad that God promises us that if we draw near to Him, He'll draw near to us?
So this was still Sunday the 8th. After church, we went to Walmart to look for a carry-on luggage bag for my son Riley, because he was leaving on Monday to go to Seattle, Washington. And so then we went out to lunch together at Applebee's just to kind of have an extra little time together as family, hanging out, doing something special before Riley was leaving, because this mama, oh, my baby, I miss him so much. I can't wait for him to be home. And so, but I'm so glad he's having such a good time. I can't say that enough. I'm very happy for him. So remember last week when I showed you that we went to Walmart and I got this awesome 5-foot tree, and it was on clearance for $7.50. Well, I was beating myself up for the fact that, not really beating myself up, that was pretty dramatic. I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't pick up the other one that they had there, because I was like, oh, I could use that in my beauty room, because I'm going to use this one in my bedroom next year. And so we had to go to Walmart today to get a piece of like carry-on luggage or whatever for my son Riley. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go see if they have it. Then I will know it was meant to be, and I should just still, you know, get this other tree, because there was only one more left. Well, we went over there and looked, and they didn't have any more. So I was like, of course. But what they did have was the same tree, but in a 6-foot version. And this was like $9.81 or something. So yeah, it's not $7.50, but it's still under $10. And now I have my beauty room tree for the future, when I eventually do have a beauty room, and my bedroom tree. So I am one very happy girl. So here is an overview of my messy kitchen. And Yeah, there's just stuff everywhere. Some of the reason being that cupboards and stuff are so full that there's no place to put things and it's driving me crazy. And then other stuff is just junk sitting around. So I need to take care of that. So I'm just kind of showing you around. The crock pot usually stays on a shelf in the basement, but I had it up because I was using it. I hate stuff on top of the refrigerator. Anybody else? I feel like it just junks up the whole kitchen. Of course, there's a lot of other junk there too. My vacuum was over there. I don't know why because it doesn't even belong in this room. It actually has a place where it goes. That is my winter tree with my crystals from my grandma and snowy stuff on it. So don't anybody say it's a Christmas tree because it's not. And anyway, I don't even care if you do think it is because I like it. This cabinet right here I got from my grandma, Pauser. She passed away. It'll be 4 years, the end of February. But I love this cabinet that she gave me, and it's filled with things that I love from other people. It's super dusty. But that blue glass back there is for my other grandma. Those glass grapes are for my husband's grandma. I've got all sorts of stuff in there that I love, and it needs to be cleaned really bad and just taken care of the way it should be. And so here we go, just kind of trekking through. The first thing I'm going to get to is this utensil drawer. I just did it not that long ago, so it's not super terrible, but I definitely wanted to rearrange some things and get rid of some stuff. And so here it is after, and now you can open and close it without things getting in the way. What a miracle. And there's not things in there that we don't actually use. So much better. Now, this is like my pots and pans cupboard, and they have these awesome pull-out kind of shelf things, but do you notice you can't really pull them out when there's like a pan handle in the way? So like they're not being functional like they should be just because we have too much junk. And I mean, look at the amount of stuff under there. It's ridiculous. You have to dig through to find anything. Nobody needs that many pans. I mean, come on, let's be real. So this is the after, where you can actually pull and look at what's in there. And things have their lids, and you can just actually see the type of pan that you're looking for because they're together there. And yes, I do use both of those simultaneously sometimes. That's why I kept two. Same with my loaf pans. But so now underneath there, I got rid of pans that I don't need. And so I'm going to show you that. Okay, so this is what I'm getting rid of out of the utensils drawer and the pots and pans. Just random. I've got 2 full sets of measuring spoons, so I don't need these. These are just random, dumb little gadgety tools that, like, how much do you really use them? You don't. This baby spoon, I don't know. I haven't had babies in a really long time. My youngest baby is 17, so I'm not really sure why I still have that. These are just, like, too clunky, and they don't work great. These were, like, shoved in the back of the drawer, and I don't even think they're sharp and good anyway. Random, like, coffee scoop things, but we don't even use that. This is like the most useless tool. Like, if you can't figure out how to separate a yolk from whites without this, I don't know. I have 2 wooden spoons already, and this one has a really long handle that's almost like obnoxious and kind of annoying sometimes, so who needs that? I have one of these already with a handle, so I certainly don't need those. No, thank you. And then, these pans. This lid went to a pan that we don't even have anymore. This thing here to steam vegetables. We don't steam vegetables. We buy the steamable ones in a microwave bag. Just being real. This pan under here is like wobbly. It's no good. This is kind of a whole thing here. This pan, we have another one like this size, so we don't really need it because we never use 2 of this small size at the same time, so no sense in having that. This whole set right here that's like this lid, and it's got the fryer basket and the pan. Literally never, ever use it. And then that splatter guard, also never ever use that. So those are things that are just taking up a ton of space. So some of these things that are worth anything, I will donate, and the rest will get thrown away. Oh, this is the fun part. These right here, did I already say this? If I did, I will cut it out. But if I didn't, these are 2 pans that we don't even have anymore. So that's 3 lids to pans that we don't even have. So why did we still have the lids? And I mean, look at this lid. Like, was this something worth keeping anyway? I'm thinking no. So, yeah. Hey guys, I am currently getting ready. It is Monday, January 9th, and I'm not gonna cry right now. I'm not gonna do it. We're getting ready to take my son Riley to the airport. It's an exciting thing for him, so I'm happy for him, but I am struggling with taking him and dropping him off. He's never flown before. He's flying to Seattle, Washington. And like I said, this looks like I'm sad. I'm not sad. I'm excited for him. I am sad because I'm going to miss him being at home. He's, the plan right now is to be there for 12 days, but he has not bought a return ticket. So if things go really well, he might stay a little longer. If things don't go the way that they had hoped, then he will come back. I'll tell you more about it later, but I just thought I would go ahead and pop on here because you will end up seeing, probably at the airport, like me telling him goodbye. Today's going to be a very ugly day for me because I know I'm going to cry a lot, and I don't even know why I bothered to do makeup, but I did. On my eyes, I have the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette, and the I've got 2 shades from that what is it, Celestial Divinity Pat McGrath palette. I know the lighting's not great right now in here, but because I don't have my ring light on. But anyway, I just thought I would mention that. And of course, January Shop My Stash products are all over my face. But yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick. Now I need to do my hair and kind of give you a heads up about what was going on. So when you see me like at the airport, you'll know why. And then after that, we are going over to have coffee with my grandma. I feel like it will be a good distraction. She's wanting us to get over there because she's heading out along with my parents next Monday for Florida. I'm going to tell you already that this vlog is probably going to be kind of emotional. This vlog and next week's, because like, you know, a lot of family and stuff are heading different places, and I don't really do that great with that. So yeah, so I'm gonna get off here now before I lose my crap and mess up my makeup before I even get anywhere. All right, see you guys later.
That's where, like, when we pick you up, we could go to. This is the kid there.
So I had to get a couple pictures with my baby before I left for Seattle, and oh my gosh, I held myself together there, but in this picture of the 3 of us that's coming up, I look so dang ridiculous. I could not make my face look happy. Now, this is the next day, and I was going through my plates and bowls cupboard, and then there's obviously other random things in there. So this is what it looked like before, and here's after. Things nicely organized, and got rid of a bunch of junk that didn't need to be up there, which I'm going to explain to you in a second. And why do we do some of the things we do, people? I don't know. Okay, so out of that cupboard, there were a ton of these, you know, fast food napkins. Please ignore my nails. I'm in the middle of taking off my gel polish to redo. And I threw away a bunch of them already, but I was like, oh, I should show that they were there. Like, okay, to keep these in your car, in your glove box, awesome idea. To have them in your house, no, why? I don't get it. So those are all being thrown away. Then we randomly keep things like this. Why? No, throw it away. This was a hot sauce making kit I bought my husband for Christmas probably 3 years ago. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to guess that the stuff's not even good anyway that's left in this. So I'm just going to get rid of all of this. Now, these are all things that I'm going to donate. I am not going to make these. I haven't made anything in them in a couple years. Like, let's be real. It's just not happening. This, I don't even know why we ever bought this. Yeah, so no. And then these were like some little cups and saucers that were my husband's grandma's, but we have several things that were hers, so it's not like I'm getting rid of the only thing that we own that was hers. And we don't use them. They've just been up in that cupboard. There's only 3 cups and 4 saucers, and there's just no sense in them taking up space when we're not using it. My husband already gave me the go-ahead to anything that I felt like we should let go of. We've talked about these before anyway, that was probably going to happen, so it's all good. So this is going to be donated. This right here was up there. I didn't even realize I had another one of these, so I'm very excited because that will be put to use for something that I actually want to use it for. And then these things were up there too. Obviously, this is like a fall plate, so that needs to go down in my fall stuff. And these are all Christmassy things that need to go down with my Christmas stuff. And I know, like, I've got to pull out all my Christmas mugs and all that kind of stuff too to be packed away. So I think my husband's going to bring me home some boxes from work so that I can do that. So that was stuff that I took out of that cupboard. Yay! Don't need them there. on to the next one. And here it is, the cupboard of shame, the ridiculous amounts of storage containers that are stacked all haphazardly. They fall out of the cupboard when you open it. I can't reach stuff on that top shelf, but there's things up there that get put up there that I need to use, so it's annoying because there's not space on the lower shelves because there's just too much stuff. And this stuff is deep in those cupboards, you guys. There is so much. Anybody else? Like, who needs this many containers? No, just no. No human being needs this many containers. Like, this is so incredibly obnoxious. I'm like in awe of myself. Anyway, let me show you real quick. Seeing some of my mess that will be cleaned up. I was trying to show you when the stuff was in here, but I couldn't really, how deep this cupboard is. Like, it goes way back there, which is why there are so many things, because they get shoved into the nether regions that you never see again. And apparently you just keep getting more and shoving them in. And so when the doors open, stuff falls on you and the kids get ticked off and they're trying to, you know, empty the dishwasher and put stuff away. Oh goodness, time to fix it. And here we are. This is magical, people. Let me tell you. Only containers with lids on them are allowed to be in there. So we're not stacking inside of each other where there's a bunch of things that then teeter everywhere. This is fabulous. I am so happy. This is my most like accomplished cupboard of the whole kitchen. I love it so much. Okay, and here's what we're left with. These 3 containers go back to my mother-in-law, so that was 3 things. This is gonna go in the Christmas stuff, so that'll get packed away. And then my jars, I have candy jars in a couple different places, so I'm going to collect them all together so I can put them all together in one spot. And then this was like you put your salad dressing in here and your salad in the cup, but it doesn't stay stuck in, and there used to be a fork with it. It's just gonna get thrown away because it's not useful to anyone. This is sadly a lid to, I have another one of these. I can't find the main part to it, which is really strange. So I'm actually gonna hold on to the lid because I'm wondering if it just got stuck somewhere, like the boys put the container somewhere weird. So I'm going to wait until I clear through everything before I get rid of this. And then these are just some lids that didn't have containers. These are containers that didn't have lids. And then these are all extras after getting everything organized. Some aren't in the best of shape anyway. Some are just, you know, cheapy kind of ones. So I'm not even sure what's worth donating and what I should just throw away, to be quite honest. So we'll see what I decide to do with that. But that is everything that's not going back into that cupboard. Like, that is insane. Is that not insane? I mean, granted, they were all stuck inside of each other, but you will notice, again, please ignore the mess everywhere else. But you will notice in here, everything has a lid on it. I didn't put anything in where it's stacked in each other. So that helps eliminate some of the ridiculous excess. This is still way more probably than we need, but we'll go ahead and go from here and see, you know, what we just don't use, then we'll go ahead and get rid of more. So yeah, feeling good about it. Now we're headed to like the cups cupboard, some cups and glasses. There's things just randomly kind of thrown around in there that actually don't even belong in that cupboard. Shocking. So here's what it looked like after I removed things that didn't belong there and kind of moved some other things in that did and got that organized. I'm very happy with how that turned out. And then this is like our mugs cupboard. So this literally is all like pretty much all mugs. And there's some like travel kind of cup things up top and stuff. But things were getting a little hairy there with stacking mugs, and plus there were holiday things in there that needed to go out. So once I took those out, this is what we were left with. So much better. Nothing's like gonna fall and break when we open the door. So Brian is making some dinner. What a stud. Anyway, so out of that cupboard, I am taking, this is a obviously pumpkin spice fall cup, and then all of these are Christmas mugs, so those are all going to be packed away. And then these were cups that my grandma gave me, but we have so many mugs and stuff, and they're kind of like, the glass is cloudy and you can't really clean it good anymore and stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and let those go. And then back here, we have this Michigan mug that we bought, but it's like so gigantic, it's obnoxious. Like, it's like half a pot of coffee in 1 cup, and then it gets cold. It's just, it doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna let that go. I have this, which my aunt had gotten me several years ago, and I actually just sent one just like this to Lee and Surreal for Christmas. So it's a really cute travel mug, but I have like my Contigos that I use for travel mugs, so I don't really need it. And since it's like seasonal. And then this is just a plain little pink mug here. But so I will donate these, maybe these ones, I don't know, we'll see. Hey guys, today is Wednesday, January 11th, and I am ready to go somewhere because I'm going to Asher's game tonight. I know I said in the last vlog that you'd see me a lot without makeup on, but you've actually been seeing me a lot with it on. But that's just because of basketball games and having other things going on, because typically I'm just at home and I don't have makeup on. But yeah, so this is my eye look for today with the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox and a couple shades from the, I guess I could put it up closer, Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette. So that's what the 2 lid shades are from. And then I have my really pretty icy blue liner underneath from Mama Glow. It's a NYX liner. I'll show you guys. I think it's an Epic Wear one. In any case, so yes, Monday you saw me having myself a little breakdown about Riley leaving. I am much better. I haven't cried today. I did cry yesterday, but I kept myself really busy getting stuff done around in the kitchen, as you've been seeing. And then, so today we're going to the game and all that good stuff, so that's keeping me busy. Yeah, I don't like him being gone. I realized, like, we have music that we love, you know, mutually, and I was listening to it today while I was putting my makeup on, and I told my husband, I'm like, I don't know if it made me feel better or miss him more. So, yeah, it's really weird. And you might be like, that's weird, your kid's almost 21 and you're, and he'll be 21 the end of May, but, you know, you're that, like, missing your kid, but, that's me. That's the way it is. So I'm not going to apologize for it. But yeah, so I am going to go ahead and make some dinner. Asher just left. He said, I'm not eating right before the game. So, actually his game's in a couple hours, but whatever. So, I'm going to make dinner though, and then he can have it when he gets home tonight after the game, because that's when he's really ravenously hungry after he's been playing. So, that will be ready. So I'll show you what I'm making. I think I will call it, Lazy Man's Goulash. Like, my mom always made it growing up, and that's what we thought goulash was. But then when I got older, I realized that's not goulash. But we all love it. My kids love it. Brian loves it. So it's like something that's super easy and fast to make. And so we have it probably once a month or so. So yeah, I will show you that. And then I will head to Asher's game. And yeah, you'll just keep seeing the progress of my kitchen, which I'm feeling very good about. So I'm excited. All right, just wanted to pop in and show you my face. Lucky you. And yeah, just kind of let you know where I'm at this point in the week. Oh, and today, also Asher had like the scan or whatever for his retainers, because he gets his braces off next Wednesday. So that will be an exciting thing. I'll have to have him allow me to show. He doesn't care if I show pictures. I don't know if he'll let me do a video of him, but to show, like, actually, I am going to put pictures of when he started the journey with braces to now, because holy cow. He obviously has gotten older, so he looks different that way, but his teeth, oh my gosh, wait till you see. So, so yeah, that is what I'm doing. All right, talk to you guys soon. Okay, so I've got some ground beef here. Brian actually last night, when he did the ground beef for tacos, he ground up the rest of it too for me to use for today. And then I put a little bit of minced garlic in there. And then all you're gonna do is put a jar of whatever kind of spaghetti sauce that you want. And I'm throwing it all over myself. No! I'll turn that upside down so it can make its way down the thing here. And then the other magical ingredient is a can of corn. And so you're just gonna pop that in there. And then you're gonna mix it all together. And then I'm just making some elbow macaroni noodles. And then it will all get mixed together and salt and peppered, and it's really that simple. So I will show it to you at the end. So this is what it looks like when it's done. And the reason for the corn, otherwise it's basically spaghetti with macaroni noodles. I realize it still is basically that, but the corn gives like an added texture and like a little crunch to it. And we all really, really like that. And also like a little bit of like a sweetness kind of with the corn. And this meal feeds easily my whole family of 5, and usually there's leftovers the next day for my husband to take to lunch. So it's super inexpensive, feeds a lot of people, filling, and it tastes good. So what more could you want? When you've got bacon and bread that need to be used up and you want a quick, easy dinner, French toast and bacon it is. All right. I decided we're going to do a to be continued on the kitchen declutter and organizing and everything, that you will see the rest of it next week, because I got my every plate order today. And so I'm going to show you like what that looks like. And so you'll be seeing meals from that in next week's vlog. But also, yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you what every plate was like how it comes and stuff. And I'm still going to be showing you probably a little bit of like pictures or something from at my mom and dad's tomorrow, which will be Saturday, the 14th. And I still have something else tonight I'm going to show you. So this vlog was getting really long, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and do a to be continued on the kitchen stuff. So next week will be kitchen and master bedroom. But so let me show you what every plate comes looking like. Okay, if you've ever gotten HelloFresh, we've done it twice and we love it. Everything is individually like put in packages for you for the recipes. Now this is our second time getting every plate. So the first time I got it, I was very surprised with how it came because I wasn't expecting it. So here's the recipe cards right on top. And yeah, I had sent my husband a picture when we got it last time and I was like, what? Because basically with every plate, all of the ingredients just come like in a box and then like all the meat's underneath. So what I do is I take little paper lunch bags and I write which meal it is, and I put like the individual ingredients in those bags so that it's easier. Like the meat I just stick in the fridge, but the little parts of the recipes, like the sauces and stuff, I put in those bags so that everything is together and it makes it easier, like how HelloFresh comes. So every plate is significantly less expensive, and I think this is part of the reason. Like you're paying for a lot more of the convenience of them portioning out everything for HelloFresh. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this out and put it in its bags, and then I'll just kind of show you what that looks like. Okay, so here's kind of everything laid out, and then I just take the recipe cards and go through and fill my little bags that I have written over here. Something I will say right off the bat that drives me nuts are the tiny little potatoes, because they are a pain in the rear to, I'm on a stool that I need to get down from. Hold on, oh gosh. They are a pain in the rear to, what is the word I'm looking for? Peel, goodness gracious. If they were bigger potatoes, like there's a bunch of just these little ones, but not that big of a deal. Okay, also, how stinking cute are these little sriracha packets? Stop it. And you will notice on here, it says custom packed for HelloFresh, because every plate is the same company as HelloFresh. So the food is the same quality. It's delicious. And like I said, I think really the main difference is that they don't come pre-packaged, so you have to do that yourself. Big deal. Definitely worth it for the difference in price. So these are the meals that we chose for next week. We just got 4 because my oldest son isn't here most of the time, and actually he's going to be moving out for a few months, which has nothing to do with this, but whatever. So he won't be here at all. And then my middle son is gone for a couple weeks, so it's just going to be my husband and my youngest son and I basically eating here. So we just got 4 meals, but these are for 4 servings. And I have to tell you guys, the serving sizes are amazing on these. Like, I would have thought like, oh, it's going to be chintzy and we're still going to be hungry, I'm going to have to add a side. No, you don't. Okay, so first off are these Cajun chicken sandwiches with roasted potato wedges and secret sauce. And then sriracha apricot pork chops with carrots and garlic rice. We love some carrots around here, which you will notice here. Sweet and spicy ponzu pork meatballs with roasted carrots and buttery rice. When we see stuff with carrots, we kind of tend to lean toward that because that's just something we all really like. and then smothered and stuffed meatloaves with potato wedges. Oh, that looks good. So then on the back, it gives you the step-by-step directions for how to cook the things. And so I'm gonna go ahead now and just get all of this stuff put together. Like I said, I just stick the meat on a shelf in the refrigerator because it doesn't fit in the bags and that's fine. I don't need it to be there. That's easy to find for each recipe. But I like to do like the little sauce packets and stuff. You know, go ahead and get those put where they need to go. So it's easy to just grab the bag and I know that's all the ingredients that I need for that night's dinner. So you will be seeing these meals in next week's vlog. Oh, also, I will mention, I will leave a link down below if this is something that you're interested in. I have to check on this one because I knew with the HelloFresh one, but this one I'm not sure. I'm assuming that if I have referral, like it'll be like a referral link that will benefit me in some way. So I will be honest about that and put that in the description if that's the case. If you don't want to go through me, that's absolutely fine too. But I will put that down there in case you would like to and help our family out with some, you know, mealios. And we all know how expensive everything is right now, especially groceries. And so I'm sure the referral link then would give you a percentage off or something like that, and then also benefit me. So it's a win-win for both of us. I lied. I didn't mean to lie. I'm looking at the rest of as I'm putting things together, I'm like, there are way more ingredients here, and I see things that don't even go in these. That's because these two recipes had slid down in the box. My husband did this order, so, and I remember him sitting with me kind of going through what meals we wanted, but for some reason I thought maybe he just ordered 4 for this week since we have less people in the house, but no, he did 6. And so we also have sesame pork rice bowls with creamy slaw and spicy mayo. We've had these before. It is so delicious. So we definitely, when we saw it again, we're like, yes. And then this is peanut chicken stir fry bowls with garlic rice and pickled cucumber salad. Obviously you can see we like things that have like rice with them because I think we have 4 this week, and 2 of them are jasmine rice and 2 of them are white rice. But yeah, so those are 2 more meals that we have for this next week. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. Okay, so I am getting ready to go to Asher's game. It's Friday the 13th. Is it Friday the 13th? I just totally had a spit bubble. I think it is. That's funny. Anyway, I wanted to just show you my makeup real quick. My eyes are with the Juvia's Saharan 2 and the Too Faced Teddy Bear palette. Is it Saharan 2? Let me look. It is. I'm so smart. No, okay, not really. Anyway, sorry, I'm not doing too good of keeping myself in frame probably. But anyway, I just wanted to show you. I don't even have lip stuff on yet, but that's just what my eye look is for today. And Brian and I are meeting up with my parents and we're driving together. Asher's game is a little ways away, but the town that it's in, there are a bunch of Gerstenbergers there. My last name is Gerstenberger. If you don't know, that's where Glamburger comes from. But Gerstenberger, it's B-E-R-G-E-R at the end, not B-U-R-G-E-R, but it's just, you know, I did a play on words there. But anyway, in saying that, we are going to a place tonight that is owned by a Gerstenberger. Distant relatives, like my husband doesn't really know them or anything, but so they have like a bar restaurant kind of thing, and they serve a Gerstenberger. So I will take like a little video of the menu for you or something and like show you the Gerstenberger. They're like build your own, so you get to put what you want on them. We've been there once before and it was really good. So we're going to go do that before we go to Asher's game. So I'm excited about that and to spend a little more time with my parents, because then tomorrow I'll be over at their house with my sisters and our families. And then after that, they're heading for Florida. So then I won't see them till mid-May. So I hate it. I hate it so much. I will be crying tomorrow. I already know. But I'm just going to enjoy the time I have going out to eat with them and at the game today and hanging out with them tomorrow. And then I can boohoo tomorrow when we're leaving. But so that is what I'm doing. And you'll get to see a little bit of that. And probably then this will probably close out. I probably won't come back on here and talk again. I just will show you the stuff from getting a Gerstenberger and then being at my mom and dad's, and that will probably be it. And also I will stick in here too, they had to put down their dog this week. His name was Taz. He was a golden retriever yellow lab mix. like one of the best dogs I've ever known. He was such a sweet dog. He played this game where every time you came in and you took your shoes off, he would steal one of your shoes and just run around with it with his tail wagging like crazy. And he wouldn't chew anything. He would just carry it around, and then you'd bring it. He'd play like not letting you get it, and then he'd give it to you. And it was just like a cute little thing he always did. And he was just such a sweet dog. Like, I am not a huge animal person, but I loved this dog. Like, and he would lean against your leg, like to hug you and cover you in hair. It's like the only dog I would let do that. He was just awesome. So he was going to be 13, and I believe the 22nd of this month. So he made it to almost 13 years old. That's old for that big of a dog. So, yeah, we had a lot of really fun years with him. So I will probably stick a couple pictures in here. I took some with him like by Christmas and stuff, because I knew that we knew it was coming. So, but yeah, all right. I hope you enjoy seeing the rest of the little video picture slash stuff that I put at the end of this vlog here. And I hope you guys have had a great week, and I'm already looking forward to the stuff I'm going to be sharing with you for next week's vlog. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. We sadly got to the restaurant and realized they no longer have Gerstner burgers, but this is a picture of their old menu, and you can see it says build your own Gerstner burger, so I wasn't lying to you. This is my grandma and I. She is heading down to Florida with my parents, so I got a picture with her yesterday on Saturday. And here's some of my family, my sister, my husband, my son Asher, my sister Dylan, and my grandma. And then just kind of an overview of people hanging out on the couch and in the dining room area and stuff at my mom and dad's. My husband, my oldest son Gavin, and my dad. And some more people hanging out by the TV in the living room. And then we headed downstairs to play some shuffleboard. My mom and I were kind of killing it at first, but we sort of fell off. But playing shuffleboard is one of our favorite things to do around the holidays and stuff over there. So it's just a lot of fun. And then Brian and my brother-in-law Jason and my sister Dylan and my sister Dana were playing euchre. And that's my mom, myself, my sister Dylan, and my sister Dana. And we just wanted to get some nice pictures together. We did not coordinate outfits. However, we totally matched each other. And here we're just being super goofy and whatever. That's just the way we are. And then my mom, dad, and I'm going to miss them so much. But I'm so glad I got to spend that time with them.